Focus Features is taking The Zookeeper's Wife starring Jessica Chastain into well over several hundred theaters this weekend, the highest-profile specialty release in a weekend that includes the debuts of some very limited releases. Two documentaries are among the slate of newcomers: God Knows Where I Am, the directorial debut of producers Jen Wider and Todd Wider, and All This Panic, which premiered at last year's Tribeca Film Festival and begins its theatrical run in New York today. China Lion is opening thriller The Devotion of Suspect X in over 40 locations. In limited release this weekend is The Orchard's Carrie Pilby starring Bel Powley in a day-and-date bow. Reliance Films is opening Indian action spy thriller Namche Bana, while Tribeca Film Festival Audience Award winner Here Alone from Vertical Entertainment will begin its theatrical run. Drama Tony Conrad will open at New York's Anthology Film Archive, and Arrow Releasing will re-release the 2001 fantasy feature Donnie Darko. Newmarket originally opened The Ladder, which helped propel Jake Gyllenhaal to stardom. The film has skimmed over $1.2 million in its various releases. Filmmaker Nikki Caro was approached by producers of The Zookeeper's Wife with a script from Angela Workman. Caro felt that the story had the potential to become a new kind of Holocaust movie emphasizing kindness and compassion. Noted Caro, like most, I had never heard the name Antonina Zabinska, let alone the remarkable role she played in history. The Zabinskis' connection to animal life, their radical humanity, and their determination to do what was right even at huge risk to themselves and their family, was hugely inspiring to me. Set in Poland in 1939 and based on the New York Times bestseller, the film follows Antonina Zabinska, Jessica Chastain, and her husband Dr. Jan Zabinski, Johann Heldenberg, who oversee the flourishing Warsaw Zoo. When their country is invaded by the Nazis, Jan and Antonina are stunned, and forced to report to the Reich's newly appointed chief zoologist, Lutz Heck, Daniel Brühl. To fight back on their own terms, Antonina and Jan covertly begin working with the resistance to save lives of the Warsaw Ghetto, with Antonina putting herself and her children at great risk. The script went through a couple of drafts, according to Caro, before approaching Jessica Chastain for the lead. The actress said yes immediately, according to the filmmaker. Shooting in Warsaw was out of the question, as 90% of the city had been destroyed in the war, explained Caro. Prague was a great alternative, in that we could recreate 1930s Warsaw, a thriving, cosmopolitan city known as the Paris of the North. The biggest production challenge was how we were going to express a Belle Epic zoo. Although we did explore it, there was no way we could shoot in a real zoo. From a production design perspective, no modern zoo was ever going to be period accurate, let alone be able to withstand the stages of destruction required to express the war years. Instead, the production set out to find a place to create their own zoo. Production designer Susie Davis found a neglected exhibition park near the center of the Czech capital, and from there, the team created their own zoo. On the promotion side, the film's trailer for The Zookeeper's Wife bode November 23, targeting adult audiences attending Allied, Nocturnal Animals, Loving, La La Land, Lion, and 50 Shades Darker, according to Focus Features, which picked up the title in the script stage in summer 2015. The company has been getting the word out ahead of the feature's release through various institutions including U.S. Jewish film festivals, the U.S. Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C., the Anne Frank Center and Museum of Jewish Heritage in New York City, UJA Federations of Los Angeles and New York, and International Rescue Committee. In addition to media focused on Chastain, there were digital activations surrounding International Women's Day on March 8, including custom content features like a Facebook Live chat with the actress and Caro, in addition to other events. Focus Features will open The Zookeeper's Wife in about 472 locations this weekend.